All right, everybody, welcome to Tuesday. I hope you're doing great. Hope everything's going well. Wednesday on Pathfinders, we're going to continue our journey into understanding our intuition and harnessing it. I'm going to be talking about how your nervous system is getting hijacked by all kinds of online AI, all kinds of online drives to kind of trigger you and things like that. It can really override your intuition. So we're going to talk about that. I'm going to give you some ways to work with that. That's happening on Wednesday with our Pathfinders group, and on Thursday I'm starting my Twin Flame Astrology group. So if you want to jump onto that, there are links in the description box below. All right, let's see what's going on here. Yeah. The key: nature, relief. Oh, that feels good to me. Getting out in nature. Some of you really, really need to put the phone down. Okay. Put the phone down, enjoy yourself, get into nature, walk amongst the trees, take a tree bath, do whatever you need to do. That is going to restore a lot of your nervous system back to normal. Okay, that's going to help you in many ways. I'm seeing the fire card here as well, fire and water. So I could be talking to fire signs and water signs today, primarily. Power. I'm getting the strong sense that what fire and water have in common right now is that they have been stressed out and by some kind of current situation. Getting out into nature is going to help you. Getting away from like some kind of power struggle. I feel like there is some kind of power struggle going on here for some of you. So let's get into the reading and see what comes up. What is coming up for you guys this morning? All right. I keep seeing this Ace of Pentacles. And some of you have a brand new start coming. Some of you are going to be given some opportunities given some opportunities. Some opportunities are going to come across your path. And will you be ready for them? Will you even notice them? Some of them may be different than what you think. A loss can be an opportunity. So if some of you have walked away from a relationship of any kind, it is an opportunity for the future. It is a very healing opportunity. The Star card, the 10 of Pentacles, wow, and the Ace of Cups. Look at that. And then there's this Temperance card here, and the Cancer card, the Chariot, the Sun, the Strength card, the two. Okay. So what starts out with a disappointing kind of experience, I get the feeling that you have embraced it. Instead of trying to shut it down, or instead of trying to get away from something that might hurt your feelings or hurt it, or they have hurt your feelings already. I just feel like you kind of step into it. Like, I'm not going to half-ass this thing. This is something that I've been meaning to do for a long time. Some of you may be ending a relationship, and it's just like, yeah, don't take it back. Don't dial it back. Don't do that. Instead, step into it. If this is the thing that you've been wanting to do for a long time, I feel like some of you have said, this time I'm really going to cut the cord here. I'm really going to let this person go out of my life. I'm really going to do that. I feel like some of you are doing that. So this is healing some kind of generational experience. You could be letting go of family or friends. You could be letting go of someone who's been in your life, who's been like family or something like that for a long time. And you're doing something that is healing you in ways that you will you might not even connect these dots. Okay. So the Ace of Cups and the Temperance card, Archangel Michael, bringing in the new love, bringing in, you're both of you are kind of freeing yourself. Wow. Both of you are freeing yourself. I see Sag, Cancer, Aquarius. And Aquarius is the water bearer, right? This is about the container that houses our feelings. That can have to do with our physical body. It is our connection to the universe The Star card here is about being a container for forgiveness, for empathy, and all of those things cannot be abused anymore. Some of you have really had those qualities of you abused in the past, and I'm saying that because of this power. Okay, and there's definitely some relationships that you have to let go of because they've abused your good nature, your kindness, your generosity. It's just like the tap is off. Imagine a tap, a faucet. And when you first start this relationship, the faucet's wide open. And then little by little, this person chips away at your good faith, at your kindness, at, your ability to sort of lean into relationships or whatever's going on here. And this person might be an avoidant. They might be afraid of relationships. They might be someone who just has one gear. Okay. They're not really able. They're not. And they might have made it to a ripe old age during this lifetime, but they got a hole in their net when it comes to relationships for sure. Yeah. 10 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, really healing some deep wound. Okay. You guys are really stepping into that. And I feel like that's such a good thing that if you've ended a relationship, you're going to take the time it takes to do the healing work. You're not just going to rush into something new. I do feel like there's like a celebration in terms of your angels, your guides, whatever. There's like this, yes, you finally did it. You finally moved out of that pattern. Yay. And like, let yourself feel it. You let yourself feel sad. You let yourself feel abandoned. You let yourself feel alone, feel single, whatever it is. You let yourself feel it. You bet. Ace of Swords. So now things are clear. Okay, things are clear. 2 of Swords, this person from the past or this ending that you've had has been coming for a long time. Yeah. So some of you might be actually getting a divorce. Some of you might be just breaking with a partner, breaking with a friend, breaking with somebody. And there's new things to build in the future. The 3 of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, I really love that. So the 6 of Cups, the Emperor card, and the 4 of Cups. What has been, I can see that there has been a lot of like back and forth, a lot of wallowing in pity about our own experience. I just feel like some of you hung on for the kids, hanging on for the kids, hung on for the kids. It's possible that something happened that just turned the tap off completely, right? And I'm getting this image of the faucet, and there's this kind of like a hammer that just taps it closed a little bit each time there's something done that hasn't been repaired between the two of you. Every time there's no apology, every time there's a some way of you like giving a hunk of flesh to get it back to online or get that relationship working again. Every single time that hammer has just closed the flow of feelings just a little bit. So I don't know if you're talking about a relationship that has been 2 years, 20 years, 40 years, a year and a half. Like, it doesn't really matter. It's just about like, how much did you have left in the tank to really give to this person after all these things they've said and done and never really taken ownership of it. Now, people can pseudo apologize to you, and you just should be on the lookout for that. I'm sorry you feel that way. Things that aren't really apologies. Google it. What's a non-apology? And I just get the feeling that you have like run out of fucks. I really do. So it's really nice, this healing energy in the future. I do see that this is some kind of generational curse that you're healing. This might be something that you share with your mother, your father, generations of people who have allowed other people to be in relationship with them, and it has never really been what you wanted or what they wanted. It's possible that you might have heard the stories from your mother or your father or your grandmother about, how we just kind of muddled through, and we just kind of, had to suck it up and had to deal with it. And I like that some of you are really stepping into your own power. Okay? Some of you are really stepping into your own power and recognizing that it's unacceptable. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. Like, super unacceptable. So what is the clarity you're gaining? Talk to me more about the clarity. Big time clarity. King of Swords. Eight of Swords. Three of Wands. And the Four of Wands. So you're clearing a space for the future. This person that doesn't apologize, that isn't very kind, I'm seeing definitely somebody that's not very kind. This is not, okay. I love the King of Swords in terms of clarity, but I also feel like this person is fairly myopic in terms of their own damage, the damage they do to other people without really noticing, without really thinking it's important to pay attention to or apologize for. Okay. It could have been some good-natured ribbing or something like that. It doesn't really matter what the final blow was, because it's not about one thing. It's never just one thing. It's never just one thing. When a breakup occurs, it's usually because there have been, thing after thing after thing after thing, and no fixing it, no changing it, no apology. Okay. And I just feel there's a sense of celebration here for me, that it's like you're aligning with your own divine masculine to step into your power. And that's exactly what you need to do. So why is the Four of Cups here? Been coping mechanisms. Okay. Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. I feel like you've hidden in some kind of coping mechanisms for a long time, about maybe drinking, or maybe just feeling unable to make any change, a lack of self-confidence around this, in the face of somebody who was like rageful, angry, manipulative, something along those lines. I'm getting a lot of that message today that says you need to stand up. It's time to stand up. All right, it's time to stand up. Let's talk about where we might be going here. Three of Cups, Five of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Six of Wands. So there is a victory happening here. The victory is just taking the first step and moving away from this toxicity. I do feel like you have friends that will help you. I also feel like there's a ton of shame that goes along with this. This could be something that other people would try to talk you out of or something like that, but you need to trust yourself. All right, you need to trust yourself. I'm going to go deeper into this reading. Let's see where we go. What you don't see coming. We'll talk about the next 30 days, and we'll see how this plays out. All right, my darlings, link is below if you want to continue on with me. I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.